It's the Players Lounge. It's the Players Lounge. It's the Players Lounge. It's the Players Lounge with host Shaune Holiday.
What's going on, everybody, man? Hope you're having a blessed day. Welcome back to the Players Lounge. The Players Lounge is brought to you today by Legends Luxury Rides, man. Today, I have the honor of interviewing the best defensive tackle in the SEC. That's name Will Echoles. You know him, number 52. Big Will, how you doing, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. So good. So glad to have you here today. Man, first off, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Houston, Mississippi. It's a small town, a little bit south of Oxford. Yeah.
Houston, Mississippi. You know, Will, me and you go way back. We go way back, man. Matter of fact, we were talking a few minutes ago. You, I think it was 2023. You put my son's team out of the playoffs.
Yep.
Itawamba in Houston. We came down to Houston, and y'all put them out of the playoffs. Did y'all win state that year? Or y'all?
We lost the next week to Louisville.
Okay, yeah, well, that's title time.
Yeah.
They get it done, man. They get it done. Well, and also, me and you, we actually played in a game together. You remember when we went to Cowboy Stadium?
Yep.
We went to an All-Star game together, and it's kind of foreshadowing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? There you are in your sophomore season, getting ready to play in a regular old high school all-star game, but you're doing it at AT&T Stadium.
Yep.
Now, every week that you play, you're playing on the big stage.
Yep.
How does that feel, Will?
I mean, it's really just a dream come true. You know, since a little kid, that stuff you dream of, playing on the big stage. You know, now I'm just living out my dreams.
Yeah. So, you're coming out of high school. I think you're the number one player in the state, right?
Yep.
You're the number one player in the state of Mississippi. You got offers to anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go in the country. And like you said, you come from a small town. What made you pick Ole Miss over Alabama, LSU, all these other places?
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, in high school, I was recruited like heavy, but like it wasn't like that heavy, honestly, because like I didn't really blow up to like after my junior season. So you know, that's why like I ain't go to no big school. Like LSU, they didn't offer me. Georgia didn't offer me. Alabama offered me late and stuff like that. So you know, I know how I feel to like. I guess like be at the bottom, not have nothing. So you know that's why I'm so humble. But you know I told Ole Miss, I think that was the second SEC school to offer me.
Yeah. And
you know it's close to home. You know I had built a good relationship with Coach Joyner and Pete Golden, like through my recruiting process. So it felt like the right decision for me to come to Ole Miss.
Okay, now staying at home, I know you have a close-knit family. You have a close-knit family and a good family. So now staying at home, that kind of allows everybody to come see you every week.
Yeah.
And that's got to feel good when your family gets to come see you play every week.
Yeah, of course it do. Especially like my mom, like her being able to come here anytime she wants to. And you know, I got a big family, so like for all my siblings to be able to come to the game and see me perform, and just any other family members that want to come, just me getting them tickets and allowing them to watch me play the game in person, you know, it's just real special to me.
Yeah. Now your freshman year, you played some. How many starts you had your freshman year? Did you have any starts?
I had no starts.
You had no starts your freshman year.
Yes,
so that's got to be motivation going into this year. You know, there you were playing with Walter Nolan and guys like that, and now it's Will Echoles. You know, so going into this year, what was your personal motivation as well as the team motivation?
You know, like I said, like out of high school, I was the I think 16th ranked D lineman in the country, and it was my first year playing D line, but like my senior year, but like I know I was better than some of those guys. You feel me? So really just, and most of them guys went to the SEC, so really just wanted to prove everybody wrong, or like how I was being recruited, because I felt like I was really slept on. You know, my mindset from my freshman year to this year, you know, I know I was behind some great players my freshman year. So really, I just took in the mindset of what they had, how they played, because we had a real good line that year. So just taking it all in from them and just going out there and doing my thing.
Okay, so now the season starts. You get off to a pretty good start, and then everything is rolling. We're rolling as a team. Everybody's excited. Everybody is pumped, thinking, yeah, we got a shot. We got a shot to do something special. When did you realize during the season that, man, I got a chance personally to do something that I've always wanted to do? And where you first in all SEC this year?
Yeah. I say, like, honestly, my first game, like, I hated the way I played. But, like, for me, my thing was like, just to get better every week, every day. So, we played Kentucky week 2, and I got my first sack, my first solo sack of my career. And then that's when, like, I just knew I could play in the SEC. So, as a young player, your confidence is probably the biggest thing from you playing. It ain't going to be like your skill, because you challenge it to play in the SEC, or you're going to be there. So probably just like that right there made my confidence go through the roof.
Okay.
And I just kept getting better and better every week.
Yeah. So, we rock along here, and then we get in the playoffs. People are starting to focus on you now. They're starting to double you a little bit. Mm-hmm. But you're still going out having dominant performances. You know what? How many hours a day do you put in on studying film and different stuff like that for the young people that are watching, that they see you out there playing, but they don't realize all the work that you put in?
Yeah. We watch film a lot. I watch film personally myself, just watching, studying the tendencies of the offensive line, catching tails to perform better. But honestly, I was in high school. My high school coach would tell me all the time, you only going to be blocked if you want to be blocked. So, like, I just take that mentality, because, like, I knew I was a good player. I knew, like, I could do what I wanted to do on the field, you feel me, to make my team be successful.
Yeah.
So, just watching film, getting tails and tendencies of what the offense is doing, so you can anticipate the plays that are coming.
Yeah. Now, so we rock along there. We make the playoffs. We're going to the Sugar Bowl. Everybody's on cloud 9. All right. But you go out, Will. You didn't just play in the Sugar Bowl. You dominated the Sugar Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
You dominated. You walked away with defensive MVP. And something that you did after the game, to me, spoke volumes about your character and who you are. When you looked at Corey Adams' family, and you told everybody to recognize them, what did that moment mean to you, bro?
From the whole situation, I feel like the whole situation was kind of like downplayed, in my opinion. Like when Corey died, it impacted our whole D-line, really our whole team, and I feel like it didn't get the recognition it deserved. Like we saw his mom the day before the game, gave her the game jersey. She wore it to the game actually, and just hearing her talk about how great of a kid Corey was, and how she's still struggling. That's why I give her all the salute and praise, because she's a strong woman for that, and she got kids coming up. That she got to grow and send out to college. I know it's probably gonna be hard for her to do that. So she's a strong woman. I got so much respect for her after everything that went on with Corey. Really just for me. When it happened, it really hurt me. I ain't gonna lie, because like Corey, he sat like next to me in the meet room, like the freshman. I'm a sophomore, but I was kind of like a leader, so he sat like right next to me. Like we talk like every day, and he used to text me like all the time, like on the round weekend, tell me to be safe. Wow. Stuff like that. So it really touched me, man. I just wanted to let the world just show the world that how great of a person and how great his family is. His mom.
So we win the Sugar Bowl, and now we're going to the Fiesta Bowl. We're in the semifinals, and I don't know, was it before the Sugar Bowl or was it before the Fiesta Bowl that you came out and you said, I'm coming back?
I want to say it was. I think it was before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think it was. So you made that decision and determination early. Mm-hmm. You were the first one to commit to come back. What was your thoughts when you decided to come back?
Me personally, like, it wasn't really about the money or everything. Like, it took care of me, but like, it was more about the people and like me being happy where I'm at, or my family being happy where I'm at. and me being somewhere like me being a place where I can succeed early and continue to that going into my draft years. So it wasn't really like a big decision for me, but like because I knew I wanted to be out close to home. People love me. I can get to my mom. I'm kind of a mama's boy, so I can get to her anytime I want to. So it wasn't really just a big decision that I had to make because I know Ole Miss love me. I love Ole Miss.
Yeah. Well, you were kind of the first domino to fall to kind of get everybody back rolling in because once you came back, Perk came back, and then Knight came back, Kite came back, and now Cam is back. We really didn't lose many people, and I mean, looks to me like we added on some depth to our defensive line going into next year. Let me ask you this: what's it like playing for Pete Golden?
I love it honestly. He all about us. Like I've been telling when I do an interview, I always give him a shout out when they ask about me. Like he's literally all about us. All he care about is making sure we okay as people and as players. Make sure we be the best player on the field and the best person in life. That's why. That's one reason why I like him because like you see when he first got promoted to head coach, he didn't do not one press conference. We did all the press conferences because he didn't want to make the spotlight down him.
Yeah, and you hardly ever see him do press conferences now.
Yeah.
Even after the portal and everything is closed, even after us being at the Fiesta Bowl and all that, like he says it's all about you guys. It's all about you guys. Now going into the off season, what we're looking to accomplish here? What we focusing on, the team and you?
For a team, I just had a meeting with my position coach, Coach Shaune, and he was telling me like we was if you think about it, we was 3 minutes and 12 seconds away from going to the national championship. So like it was just like the mindset of what he think the room should be. It just get better as far as D line, get better. Work hard. Whether you get working on your body, but for me personally, I just want to get in the best shape of my life I can be in, so I can when it comes down to them big games where I gotta play a lot of snaps, I can sustain all the snaps. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I knew I had to work on, being more flexible with my hips and everything. Just stuff I gotta work on to improve my job start.
Okay, now being a Mississippi boy, born and bred in Mississippi, living in Mississippi, how important was it for you to go out and represent Mississippi the way y'all did this year, man?
It meant everything to me, man. Mississippi, it don't get a lot of recognition, honestly. It's a bunch of players that's really good. They can play on the next level, Mississippi, but it don't happen because they don't have the opportunity or they don't get recognized. So just for me, like, to go back to Mississippi, it meant everything. Like I just said, like I said, don't many big things happen in Mississippi, and last year we accomplished something that we ain't never done before with the wins, with us going far in the playoffs. So it was all fun. I couldn't do it by myself. I think my teammates, even the out of town guys, like on my team, the transfer from out of state, they really embraced on what it meant to win Mississippi and for Oxford. Because when the football team wins in Oxford is a way better town to live in.
Yes, and I saw you too. I know you're very community active. I saw during Thanksgiving you did a turkey drive back in your hometown of Houston. What else do you do in the community? What does Will Echoles do when he's not playing football?
Me, I'm trying. Recently I just created my own foundation, so the Will Foundation. You can look it up actually, and I'm giving out a scholarship this coming up year to Houston High School for a senior graduate. I want to continue to build that to where I may can do monthly scholarships to different schools. I chose Houston because that's where I'm from. Stuff like that. Me and my friends from high school, my boys, we do a football camp every year. Stuff like that. I want to do a fun day in this spring coming up. I don't know where I want to do it at yet. But I'm just trying to. Honestly, without football, it'd be kind of boring. So I always try to go have fun, whether it's with my family or like with the community. Sometimes I just like seeing the little kids smile. Like I go out there and play with them. Like I run out a jumper, water balloon. I go out there and play with them. Just relive my childhood. Cause sometimes as a child, like I didn't, we didn't really have people to come back and get back to us. So just in a way to make somebody smile and put a bright on their day.
Yeah. Do you fish and hunt?
Yeah, I do hunt. I hunt a lot. I deer hunt a lot. I want to try duck hunting, but I ain't get to make it this year. But I think I'm gonna try to turkey hunt.
What's the biggest deer you ever killed?
I killed a good 8-point like about a month ago.
Really? You gonna mount it?
Nah, I probably won't mount it. I probably won't mount it. I'm trying to go like hunting like Kansas or something. Kill me a big deer. The deer real big down there. Like the farther up north you go, the bigger the deer get.
Way too cold for me to be deer hunting, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience for it. I tried it one time. I sat in that deer stand. I didn't see nothing in the first hour. I was ready to go home.
Yeah, but sometimes just being out there, just chilling.
Yeah.
Watching the animals stuff eat.
Well, man, Will, I want to tell you, number one, thank you for taking out of your busy schedule to come out and be a part of the Players Lounge. Watching you guys this year was an inspiration, and it united everybody. You know what I mean? Because everybody was wearing red and blue, and everybody was pulling for the Rebels, man, and look forward to next season. Can't wait till the spring game. See what the spring game's going to bring, to see the new players that we bought in and see what they got, how they're going to fit in. But if you'll remember early in the year, me and you were talking one night, and we were talking about the culture of the team. And I feel like the standard and the culture has been set now for Ole Miss football, not only now, but for the future. What you think?
I think so. I feel like from the guys we had, like last year, it's gone now. We had a great group of seniors that just graduated. They were there for like I think the whole 4 years. So, they really laid a good foundation for Ole Miss football just in general, like us being winners. Like, one thing to emphasize, we lost at home one time last year to Kentucky.
Yeah.
And after that game, that was like, we're not, like, that don't happen here at Ole Miss. So, they set a great standard, and like us going that far in the playoffs, like that's a standard now for Ole Miss. We're gonna have a great team coming up this year, real great defense, and we know we're gonna be real talented. So we just gotta put the pieces together and put the work in.
Man, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready for football. I was telling somebody the other day, when the Super Bowl ends, it seems like it just gets boring, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets real boring.
Football is just boring. Now look, hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you this right here. What's your second favorite sport?
Probably baseball.
I was finna say, I know you tried to swing that bat a little bit back in the day.
Yeah, I did. I had baseball. That's a sport I grew up playing. When it wasn't football, it was baseball. So and baseball, it's a way to make lifetime friends.
Yeah.
Friends you'll never forget.
Yeah,
It's some of the funnest nights. Being travel ball, nights, long nights, long games. It just ain't nothing like it.
Long weekends.
Yep.
Long weekends. Well, Will, man, once again, thank you for taking out of your busy schedule, man, being in the Players Lounge today. We're looking forward to another great year from Ole Miss football, man. And remember this, hey, God loves you and so do we. Hotty toddy.